Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to WilderMyth. I'm Cornish-knight as we get back into Omenroad. Before we proceed though, there has been a bit of very important news dropped by the developers of the game. World Walker Games is basically going into mothballing. They're shutting down due to them completing productions on WilderMyth. So there's no information of what they will do next. But they are basically shutting their doors for the time being and ceasing productions under their own free will, which is a shame. I was hoping they maybe would have started development on WilderMyth 2, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So we got a couple of nice DLCs out of them and a fabulous game. I'd wish to see more from the developers, but that's just how it seems to be. Okay, so we're back in the action, and we have to sort of get ourselves out of this situation that we find ourselves in. So, let's get... Acid Rain won't do a lot. Let's start putting some traps in place. Okay. Building a barrier would be good. You're a bit out of position. I'm not really happy about that. Taking a hit. Taking a lot of damage. I'm not happy about that, to be honest. Okay. More enemies turning up. You need to get to cover, realistically speaking. Yeah. We're going to apply first aid to you. Let's hit you with something. You're blinded. We could... There's not a lot of stuff we can do. Let's get you out of the way. Another greater restrict on you would be good. You get Guardian up. Yeah, you're basically getting up. And there's a lot of these guys. Okay, take you out of the picture. A dreamed destroyer. Are they giving up? Why? Are they? Take a hard look, Calum. Anya? They... Oh no! They quiver like excited dogs. They sense their master's arrival. Who? Do you really mean the name Queen Sargon? The name Queen Sargon dreamed 9 years ago was Davea, our immortal destroyer. In a single spring, he has dismantled the world. Mighty Koyor, built of the 6th century, stripped to its bones in a season. Even now, I feel undeserving. What's that mean? My family, my friends, somebody died defending the Queenland. All more gifted, more courageous than myself, but I am the one who sees his face, our enemy. But I am the one who stands before him at the end. I can only wonder why Hadar chose me. I see your struggle. But I think that Velen likes you, who writes, I who ceaselessly strove to judge my own place in the myth of my time, had it not just as well have asked the raindrops about the next day's sky. But I'm thinking, what if we kill this thing? Even dragons die. Even dragons die, and then the egg quickens again. Twice at the Battle of Foxbridge, Dunover's body was destroyed, and twice he remanifested. While any in his numberless brood live, we believe he needs fear no fate. That's obnoxious. It's unfair. But still, Onya, I can't help but feel... No, it is enough. You should live, Caleb. And all of you go. Young Caleb will join your party. It is really too strange. Is it really too strange to have a little faith? A little hope at the end? We can win. Okay, so who do we want? Do we want to have another melee fighter, which would be nice, or do we want another spell user? Spell users are very multi-role in this, in my experience. So who do we want to have? I think I'll pick... Because last time I went with the wizard. I really don't know. She's really good against the Fraxus. That's her main gimmick. And they are a pain, but they are turning out to be... Questions. Let's check out the character sheet for a second. Oh, we can't see them. Alright. This is a hard thing. 2 melee fighters would be nice in the party, to be honest. But magic is a lot more versatile. Let's go with no. It is enough. You should live, Caleb, and all of you go. Onya? Or die with me if you prefer. I cannot make that decision for you. One by one, tremorous bodies settle, ready to pitch themselves forward. Dirk? Yeah, we'll make it out. Do so. And so at the end, Onya of Red Birch Mountain stands alone before her people's great enemy, somehow hoping, in a small and pointless aspiration, but she imagined it and is proud. Hadda, I shall strike him. This meager hope gives her courage. I shall strike him. Hadda willing, he shall feel pain at the point of my spear. Dunover. Koyor's destroyer and move swift and all-killing scythe of the hills to tease the army smoothly through the neck of that once great civilization. A bunch of them turn up. Okay. So they're here. And we need to escape. And he's in the background being obnoxious. Okay, let's get guard up on you. And we need to aggressively push. Something that would... Let's move first. Yeah, and take him out of the equation. You're up close and personal. No. You can't get anything else. Let's get Guardian up. And we're done this turn. Okay, that's taking care of our cover, if nothing else. And there comes the big worm. Okay. She literally lasts no time at all and dies. Okay, fantastic. So we need to keep moving. Because these things are a pain, so we need to basically fight through to the exit. Take you off the table. Can you get here? You can. Crit hit takes care of you. Infusing. That to take care of you and take you out of the picture. Okay. We need to keep pressing forward. Okay. Okay. Kill you. And you two can make a break for the exit. Okay. More forces are turning up. She's got to be a bit of a tight squeeze to get out. Yeah, but we managed to get her out. One moment they're careening through the catacombs under the Calm Court, the besieged Koren capital, have to keep running. And next, I cannot run anymore. More? And they are standing in nowhere. The warm wind of the Nether Flare combs them over. Its murk and mineral scent grown familiar. It's almost pleasant now. Did we escape there? Seems so. But the sky... Here, let's talk. Again, Malisi wrings the weird truth out for the young Calum to absorb. Which is why Malin came along. And same as you, I don't know much. Don't know if I'm even me or just a figment of me, but I am conscious. And maybe it's that. It could just really be that. Clinging to consciousness, worried I'll otherwise just be asleep in that memory forever. Dirk? Not much out there. Dug up some of these cabbagey stuff you love. Did you hear Calum's story? Yeah, it's like with Malin. Fights that battle over and over again, survives though. Captain Onya saves my life. Does it twice, actually. I know at least that's when I'm old remembering. I die. Which really feels like a funny thing to be looking back on. Yeah. Maybe the dark smells a little like old morning forest, or morning frost. Dirk remembers winter walks with his mother, the pinecone path wobbling where his young eyes went. And the next moment, though he knows it was real, none of it feels firmer than a favourite story. Might it not be a dream escaping its cradle, playing in the clothes of a memory? Sleep comes in unsteady spells, but waking they troop off together, four strong. Does she know? I mean that you're looking for her. Elithar is the name. I wonder, maybe. The good thing is, the further we go, the more sore I feel. What do you mean by... It's all I want, to find her, more and more, so it's the only thing I hope for. So this is a story of faith. Is it not? Knew we should have saved the other one. Okay, so who do we want to keep out of it? These guys are annoying. Mindworm is horrible. And we finished the encounter, so we can't see what's coming next. I'm going to take damage from the frog. Man, these guys are a pain. He healed a little bit, but not a ton. 2 sleeps, 2 long marches later. We were all glitter birds. That was the royal court, and I was at one time the most glittering of all, or so my cousin Queen Sorgen said. Sometimes we charm ourselves remembering. Sorry, am I going too far? I apologise if I am. This youthful skin remembers satin. It's not a bad thing, more I just emphasise. Melisi, with those phrases, we charm ourselves remembering, I guess. Even my best memories are war memories. Conversations must fill in for the weather, rain and shine for mood and the mind. Here's another rest, I think, if we wanted. The land is limitless, its drama meaningless. It can only change in a yawn, in a sigh. Should we sleep, or should we just keep? Are you asking me? Well, remember I said my feet felt like rocks. Those poor rocks have now been battered to dust by your relentless pace. So what I mean is, there's no harm in battering them some more. More to the point, I would advise you not to let me influence your choice. Yeah, I probably don't know why guess I'm probably just sick of pretending Well, I will also say that, myself, I cannot wait to meet her. Elithar. You describe her so guardedly, affectionately vague. We had a word for that in Koyor. We call them Goyen Veged. Unwilling to say even the idea of a person, keeping it jealously to us themselves. Please avoid the subject. I actually hate it. You need a rest, Malin? No, I appreciate your extended offer, but I'm coming off we frequently march all night and have a skirmish erupt halfway through, pursued by bird archers, so I'll endure. And Dirk has been keeping a secret. His head and hearing have started bothering him. He feels sometimes like a marble in the belly of a drained chalice, loudly looping, losing track of why or where he'd hoped to go. Most times, he remembers and hears only the wind and wild things, but he started to suspect that the one he's searching for might be somehow beyond his reach. You settle into place as a bee that waits to die, torn from its hurry, sun-graved and dry. Do you know what I sense presence of you? How romantic. A pale and acid twist of smoke. You are thinning, shrinking into a tired ember of your frustrated wants. Because I am tired of this, are you not, or do you not know that feeling being tired of here? I could jog around in circles, I could pace to every edge of this cell. I could throw a tantrum, but I don't. I don't need to exercise anyway. It bores me. I'm bored. So how about we end it? I have no intentions of releasing you. You have no intention, I know that. But that only means you're out of ideas. You're unsure of how to use me, right after all the effort it took to trap me. That seems a shame. I have an idea. A deal, I am saying. At great pains, I will offer you my hand. Deal? A promise between us? You would not honour it. What? I would have no choice. But did you really not know? How interesting. How almost saddening. I am disappointed in you, for Leven, for her sake. I forbid you from using that name. You ought to not have left it lying around then. And anyway, you did it first. No one calls me Orafel anymore. But let us not squabble at the table. You have knowledge. Where your knowledge lacks, I shall graciously fill it. You see, by her nature, or by her will, or by whatever we might suppose governs how she is and does, a deal is sacred to her, a promise one's formal guarantee. Your goddess, Oraware, whom you would attest to love, sang and hammered such a world into being. Never forewen where oaths are kept and must be, even Gilfract cannot sunder vows. But without some grave consequences. Take it from one who promised her all and cheated her. You claim knowledge of that story at least. Then what? What are you offering? There is a thing you need. Something you have laboured fruitlessly to acquire. I can give it to you, and you know I have the power. I do not look for such an easy answer. Of course not. You are young to your feelings. You think loyalty is everything. I will tell you. Gilfrex may be my last and longest friend, but for my freedom, I would even see the dragon dead. How reassuring. Okay, so we have a hard fight with the Deepists, or we get a combat buff. Deepists, we can take the Deepists, I think. What do we get? Yeah, we can get a Forge upgrade and we get a Pet Rat. I prefer it over the combat buff, to be honest. And then we can either get items or resources. Let's go for the combat buff. Let's go for the pet and the upgrade to gear. Okay, so he leveled up. So what do you want to get? Earth Scribe, passive allies may wall with infused objects. Humanist, mechanical parts, it's not bad. Compulsion. That's alright. Or we could upgrade Weave. Let's get upgrade to ability, make it more potent. Pretty nasty fight. A lot of enemies. And we have to, I suppose, smash through this wall. And we have to get our rewards quickly as well. Okay. What do I want to infuse? Something like that. Lol Dump won't kill them. That has an outright chance of killing them, which is always good. Yeah, take you out of the picture. The pet rats. You can never remember what the pet rat does. That's improve the dodge, which is actually pretty good for him. let's get up to here. Let's infuse that. The dodge is annoying. Like, they've triggered the alarm, so we have to go. You took a single point of damage, which we can get over quite quickly. Right, we rescued the rat. Okay, get yourself up to here, please. Biggest threat will be any kind of range unit. Let's pin you in place. Take you out of the equation completely, please. If I infuse this... Splinter Blast to kill the guys in the door. Yeah, that's a pain. I forgot about that. His armor blocks it. That guy's going to be a pain, though. Okay, we need to force our way through to get to here quick as we can. Shackle you in place. Let's get that up and going again, and then we'll steal fire and take you out of the equation. Right, that took care of you and you. And I'm going to go for the relic. Okay. Let's upgrade your gear. Better axe. Probably is what we want to go for damage output. Yeah. Yeah. Let's fall back. And take him out. Yeah. No one else can reach it this turn, so... Let me get some resources. Right here. Fractures, that's a pain, that's a pain. More health to these guys is horrible. Because they're already quite tanky as is. Okay, so that's done. We have the pet rats. Fight with the Gorgon. The fight with the Fraxels is going to be horrible if you want the good gear. or we just go straight for resources and build some stuff. The Morphagi aren't nice either, but let's try for the Morphagi. Okay. Yeah, we need to aggressively push. You'd think lightning would be better against them, to be honest. Ready to constrict to take him out of the equation right now. Okay. Judging from the map, they're going to be either here or more likely between us and the objective. Okay, let's get to here. Yeah, there we go. Let's get him up in a blocking position. Okay, they found us, so we do need to fall back. Okay, you're going to get Guardian up. Not a lot we can do right now. We can block you though, which is good, and take you out of the equation. Right, you're going to go and just smack him. And you're going to go and grab the reward. You bunch more resources. Very nice. Yeah, no, you could not get that. These things are all pretty bad as well. Alright. Heal stone isn't actually a bad thing to get. Let's get to the forge. So now we're in this place. Right, I'm going to just quickly skip through this because this is quite a lot of dialogue. Yeah, because this discussion takes a long time. We want to progress because we've seen it before. So if you want to read it, just sort of like stop under your own pace and pause the video to read it. But I am just right here. Because this just takes a long time of going backwards and forwards, and she's just telling us that she's returned. Okay. Let's just keep going. So I know that I'm skipping a lot, it's just that this just takes a long time. Okay. So let's keep going. Okay, so first things first, we need to get some improvements to our gear. His speed going down is not great. A loss to his ward save wouldn't be bad. An armor increase, dodge, speed. And we have the resources for it. We haven't got a ton of fabric though, and what does C need for her gear upgrade? It'll be fabric as well. Okay, so it's going to be a smash up between her. I'm probably going to grab for her upgrade before anybody else because she does need to get into combat more. Okay. So she got an upgrade. He got left out in the cold. He got left out in the cold. His stuff ain't upgrading beyond this. We could get him a better dagger. Yeah, it's the fabric, isn't it? Right, normal axe. Well, we could upgrade it to stun damage. I'm not worried about. Actually, we can trade legacy points for that. That would be really good. We've got enough legacy points that if I want to, I can get him up. A slight loss in speed for extra armor and extra accuracy. Yeah, I'm willing to pay that price. The U. Yeah, that's 4 points. We can't afford your upgrade even if we wanted to. A refund on action points though is actually pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with stun effect for him to get the action point refresh. Okay. And now we're pretty low down on what we can craft. Infuse a free action once a turn. I mean, we get quick fuse, which is what he has. We already get infusion is a free action once per turn. I mean, we already get that anyway. I'd rather have, say, stun effect or spell effect runs an action point, because that's probably better. I never remember what artifacts do, to be honest. Infuse is a free action once per turn. No, I'm going to go with this. Yeah, I'm going to go with this because like getting extra action refund in this is really important. So let's craft that. Okay, so we use up a lot of our resources, a lot of our legacy points. His armor isn't great, but there was no way I could afford to get his upgraded armor, to be honest. So we just had to settle with a better great axe. You got better armor. Yeah, we would have needed like a lot more legacy points for you. Okay, that's fine. Satisfied? Okay. Everyone got a gear upgraded. Rightio. Let's just keep going. Right, so do we want to have a rivalry with Dirk and Malin? Let's go with this. Like, I recognise that she comes across as kind of annoying, but so do I, right? So maybe let's give her a chance first. Them? Yeah, her and the dragon whom she seems to have loved for. It's a big thing you ask of me. No, it isn't. Dirk, Malin, come on, don't want to be lost forever. Okay. So, there we go. So what do we want? What is a healing stone? Doesn't say. I suspect it probably heals us. But I'm not that interested, to be honest. I'd rather grab some more equipment and ability improvement and go for the fire pit, to be honest. Gorgons, though, are a pain, so we have to be ready for them. Okay. There's our reward in 2 turns, but there's also a spirit creature who's running off. Because, you know, likes to infuriate me so. Right. Right, we took one out at least. And of course, there's the creatures over there that we have to be worried about. You're not getting anywhere close to the toad guy easily. It's a crit hit guarantee. Let's infuse this. We'll go with... we could do flare. Let's go... he blocked it. That's annoying. Okay. Crit hit you. And you need to get over here and protect Sunny Jim. Because he is squidgy. Yeah, get legacy points, which is fine. Run free spirit. So you're going to push, so we need to strike you down. But there's a lot of you coming, so we have to be on ball. Okay. And that's a bear. Okay. So we got some armors, some bits and pieces. Very nice. He can't use it, so we just salvage it for fabric. Would like to give it to someone who'd get basically an actual point in movement increase. Bonus damage. Yeah, for you, that's going to be for you. Okay, So you're in a real tough situation and we need to pull you out. Yeah. So he's going to take a ward damage. But I can't do this without... Man, you guys are annoying. Okay. Hit both of them, please. Take you out of the equation, and you... There's a lot of enemies up there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get a lot of them. Let's fall back and act as cover for the rest of the group. Okay. You got a hit off there, which is exactly what I wanted. We could do this, then we could go discus. Kill you off as well. You're not going to easily be able to hit those two, but you can give it a shot. Calcified material is fine. We can take those two out. Then you can come in here and cover. There we go. Malin was almost close to leveling up as well. Okay, so you leveled up. Passive, whenever an ally standing directly adjacent to an enemy infused with an object, they gain +1 bonus damage. Once per combat, gains +1 action point. An action costs only cost 1 action point this turn. That's not bad as long as you've got loads of infused objects. We could upgrade his jump jolt. +1 damage, scales twice as much of bonus damage, and potency current damage increased by 3. Let's do that and see how it goes. The stalemate stays in Lostling's harrowed posture, her sifting eyes. Are you okay? Silence hangs like a lingering expression of phantom resentment. None of you seem terribly shocked. They've been hounding us since, well, it was when Malin joined us. You went wherever you went, and then these things started to haunt us just after. Her countenance blanks, her voice cools. Fine then. But you wouldn't tell us if it. But you wouldn't tell us if it wasn't. If it wasn't fine, am I right? What is it that you want me to tell you? Anything true? But you have a particular question. Malin sees. I want to know why. All right. Why do these things that seem real become steam, become nothing? Where are they from? Where do they go? And then you know what I'm getting at. How about me? How about Kaelin? Are we the same way? If so, or if not, why are we here? And what even are we? One of the tenets of sorry, I am full of shame. As a woman, no, I suppose, as once woman, a lostling, a purple thing who prides herself on knowing most of this and what is and was. I'm humiliated to admit I lack this information, the same way you do, and unlike you, I am wary of casting my paper guesses out upon the stream. This place will teach you the power of words, if nothing else. Of course, I can think of one answer. I can think of one who would likely have these answers. No, perhaps two, but only one who would be responsive to your asking. Well, who? Say who? The Lost Season, the somnolent god, the Deepener, the Shadow Dragon. Glyphrix. Glyphrix to whom we owe everything. They go on. Okay, yeah, I'm not letting them get that, to be honest. Now the Gorgons are getting nasty again. Okay. Right, but I think this is a good place to end. We've made really good progress. And we are currently here. I'm probably either going to go for the chest, or to be honest, I'm probably going to go for granting an ability upgrade. And then we hit this point, and then we have to punch on through, which is going to be horrifying. Probably go for this for the items. It's either this and then the free ability, or this and then a combat buff, maybe going into a weapon upgrade, then going into this encounter at the end here, but we'll see. I've been Cornish-knight, this has been WilderMyth, Omenroad, and I am sad to see the studio go. I'm not going to lie, I was hoping they were going to basically make a new game, but they haven't announced anything and they're mothballing their activities, so we'll see how that goes. I'll see you again next time, folks. Goodbye.